In a post-apocalyptic world, Renton wakes up next to his ex-girlfriend Hannah, just as three masked men burst into the room and capture him. He tries to escape, but when one of the men grabs him, he's pushed down the stairs and killed. However, Renton wakes up in bed again, with the clock showing the same time. The men burst in once more and drag him to the research room, where a fourth man lies dead on the floor. Tied to chairs, Renton and Hannah are threatened by the men, who introduce themselves: father, brother, and Sonny, with father explaining that their cousin Kuz was electrocuted by Renton's strange machine. They want the written scripts Renton has and give him 5 minutes to think about it while they grab a snack. Renton realizes they must have followed Hannah when she visited the day before, and he should have known she was being watched. He manages to free himself and Hannah, but not before warning her about the deadly machine he built called ARQ, or Arsing Recursive Quine, which is what the men are after. Hannah believes they're just hungry, but Renton insists that the Taurus Corporation, where he once worked, is after the ARQ. After putting on a taser glove, Renton sneaks out to confront the men, who are eating and watching TV in the kitchen. He tries to attack them, but is stabbed and killed by father. The cycle repeats. Renton wakes up again in bed, realizing that they're stuck in a time loop. He's the only one who remembers what's happening, but no one believes him. After freeing them with the scissors again, Renton explains the ARQ is causing the loop. He convinces Hannah by pointing out a scar on Kuz's face before making a plan to kill the men. The plan involves using cyanide gas from the furnace, but when it's time to carry it out, Renton is captured again. This time, he decides to cooperate with the men and opens the safe to give them the scripts they wanted. But things take a twist. Hannah reveals she's working with them and is actually part of a rebel group called the Block. Renton is stunned, but Hannah explains her past. She was captured by Taurus years ago and tortured. She joined the Block to fight back. Renton wants to help, but when he finds out she's still angry with him, they fight. Renton electrocutes her to try to gain control, but later learns she's been fighting for freedom all along. Together, they go to the kitchen, where Hannah uses Renton's taser glove to defeat Sonny, and Renton threatens the men with cyanide gas. They bring the men to the research room and tie them up. As things get more intense, Renton realizes that father, whose real name is Grimm, is actually Hannah's boyfriend. Renton offers to give the scripts to the Block if Hannah will come with him, but she refuses, threatening him with a gun. In the end, Renton is accidentally shot by Hannah, and he dies again. This time, Renton wakes up to find that Hannah also remembers the loop. As they continue repeating the same events, Renton frees them with the scissors and checks his computer, discovering that all the loops have been logged. There are 5 loops, all starting and ending at the exact same time. The ARQ is at the center of all the chaos, and when Hannah asks Renton how it works, he explains that it runs on fuel cells, which power the ARQ, and the ARQ recharges them, though he doesn't understand how it affects time. Hannah wants to use the ARQ for their cause, and asks Renton to shut it down, but he refuses until they know it's safe. Renton doubts their safety and wants to kill them, but Hannah assures him that her team wouldn't harm anyone. Instead of fighting, they come up with a plan. After loosely tying Renton to a chair again, Hannah ties herself up and calls the others over. She claims to know where the scripts are, and once they free her, she grabs half of them from the safe. Sonny, suspicious because he saw their faces, wants to do something about Renton, but Hannah promises he won't say a word. She decides they'll take the ARQ with them, but Sonny pulls out a gun and shoots everyone, revealing himself as a Taurus mercenary. He then contacts Taurus to pick up the ARQ, while Renton struggles to free himself and get a gun. Sonny stops him and shoots him. When Renton and Hannah wake up again, Renton tells her that Sonny is a Taurus mercenary and asks her to go along with the plan. As the men burst in and drag him away, Grimm approaches Hannah, who promises she didn't sleep with Renton, and asks for 5 minutes alone with him. After the usual scene in the research room, Hannah suggests they tell Grimm about Sonny. Renton doesn't trust Grimm, but they need all the help they can get. Hearing some noises, the men go to investigate, and they find that Renton has escaped and Hannah has tape over her mouth. She orders Sonny and brother to check the main floor while she stays with Grimm to explain about Sonny and the ARQ upstairs. Renton sneaks around and finds brother's body, just hit by Sonny. Sonny returns, accusing Renton, but Hannah doesn't believe him. Sonny shoots Grimm and demands answers. Just as Sonny takes control, Renton knocks him out with an electric shock. The ARQ spins faster. Renton logs in, revealing his password. September 19th. Grim wakes up, but brother shows up and shoots Renton. They wake up again. Renton wants to escape, but Hannah hesitates due to no air masks. Investigating a noise, they find Grim and brother dead. Sonny knows about the loops. The ARQ just recycles energy. Renton tells Hannah he wants to give it to the block, but doesn't trust them. Hannah makes him swear to destroy it if Sonny gets it. Renton gives her the password, Sky. He goes to confront Sonny. Sonny, pretending to be dead, is still in the research room. Sonny holds Hannah at gunpoint, ordering Renton to shut the ARQ down. Renton pretends to comply, then electrocutes Sonny. They wake up again, but the men don't come after them. Outside, they see Sonny saved Kuz, who was working for Taurus. Sonny kills Grim and brother before locking the lab. Renton locks the door. They plan to use gas. Sonny kills Kuz and himself to slow them down. Hannah, frustrated, cracks the board, which Renton sees in a strange video. They don't remember recording it. The video shows a Taurus robot, so Renton rushes to shut down the ARQ. Hannah finds a paper in Grim's mouth. Sky. Stepping off the plastic sheet, she gets electrocuted. Devastated, Renton doesn't shut down the ARQ, waiting for the reset. They wake up. Hannah stops Grim and brother, who remember the loops. They agree to help but get captured. Kuz suffocates Hannah for answers, but Renton disables the power. Gunshots kill Grim. Renton and Hannah escape, sharing an air mask outside. They find the loops in. Renton wants to destroy the ARQ, but Hannah refuses. Kuz attacks Hannah. Renton punches him. Hannah sets Kuz on fire, but Sonny turns the ARQ back on. They rush to the research room. Renton kills Sonny. A message says Taurus is arriving. Renton tries shutting the ARQ down, but notices something. Every 9 loops, there's an interruption. They've reset thousands of times. Taurus is coming. They must destroy the ARQ. Renton stops halfway, hoping to leave a message. As Taurus robots break in and kill them, Hannah wakes up first.